Hello everyone, today I want to talk about something I never usually do. And I kept it a secret for 2 years because I was too sensitive to open up. So, before I start, I want to talk about everything that had happened in 2023 to 2024 and how I became problematic and how it all started and how badly it affected me back then. And mind you, I was just a 12-year-old boy who had access on the internet and stumbled upon pedos and groomers and how it developed me into what I became today. For the beginning, here's the account of my groomer that groomed me in 2023. He was 18 and is currently 20 or 21 right now. So, if you didn't know, my parents are strongly abusive and manipulative, and I couldn't do anything about it since I'm attached to my parents, and every person I knew knows this about me, so they know what kind of life I'm living. Also, I get attached very easily, which is also a problem, and I want everyone I meet to know about it so that they set up boundaries with me. But this specific YouTuber back in 2023 didn't care and started to flirt with me. He knew that I was 12 but still decided to do it. One day I was having a mental breakdown and he would say this shit to me. "Calm your sexy ass down," to a 12-year-old. I didn't know that it was wrong. He did though. Also, if anything, sexting turned 12-year-old me on because this was the only attention I got, and he knew too. And then he would start to erotic roleplay with me, and I was like, okay, what could go wrong? Because again, lust was the only attention I got. And at some point, he also asked to see my thighs, which I unfortunately did send, and it makes me feel like a whore because I did this for attention. Also, after an argument, he would admit that he only used me for erotic roleplay. Also, I'm sorry if my messages were cringe back then. Okay, straightforward. He continued to groom me and also drew an SFW art of my 12-year-old doc because that's the closest doc that looked like me, and he also draws an SFW of girls that have the anatomy of children. Also, he would call me his boyfriend. Well, he actively had a girlfriend at that time. And suddenly, early 2024, there was a huge argument between me and him and his friend Squid_Nola, also known as Ladies Pie on TikTok. And they took his side instead of mine, even though they know that he's a groomer. And also, after they found out that I was a transbo, Lucari would brainwash people into becoming transphobic and telling everyone to call me a girl and use she, her on me because apparently trans people don't exist. And at some point he would draw himself beating the shit out of my Sona for whatever reason. And he started telling people that I enjoy getting raped even though I never got raped. What a weirdo. Also, for Bat Blood, I don't even know who the fuck you are, but if I catch you talking shit about me again, I'll make you choke on my fist. Don't try me, ho. Anyways, Lucari did end up apologizing to me because he was so mad he couldn't control himself and his small dick, lol. But after some time, I caught him talking shit about me again like a desperate ex. Seriously, I can't believe him more mature than adults. Please get off YouTube and actually go start a real life, you chop gooner. Also, yeah, I became problematic like that cause hate was the only attention I could have got in 2024, so why not? But I did heal myself and find good and healthy coping mechanism. Also, this video is a rant to be beware of YouTubers like this gooner, and always be aware of who you are talking to. I made a fatal mistake of downloading Discord in 2023, but whatever. There's actually so much I have to say about this situation and what happened to me and this groomer of mine. This was just the tip of the iceberg. Maybe I'll make a part 2.